Hey folks, what's going on? It is now the 6th of July, the day before my birthday. Today's short video will be somewhat self-referential, but I will talk about other music because I know that's why you're here. Yesterday, as I shared, was a big day for me. My new CD, The World is Burning, came in. My part of the shipment came in. But also yesterday I received in the mail the latest from the Muffins, Secret Signals #2. I want to thank you, brother Dave Newhouse. There he is, top of the stack on the keys, the woodwinds, and the trumpet. I want to thank you so much, Dave, for sending this to me. I know you're going to sell a bunch of these yourself. You'll sell all of these. Thank you for sending it to me. I love the Muffins, and I've been listening to them since I discovered them in the 70s. It's been a fortuitous event in my life that Dave Newhouse of the Muffins has become a long-distance friend. We still have not met in person, but through the internet, we're friends and we interact regularly. I'm honored and blown away that Dave sends me his music. I'm also now on some recordings with Dave. I don't know that anything has been released physically yet that we're both playing on. Something with Brett Harold Hart, I think, is coming this year that we're on. Even though I was totally stoked and excited about my CD yesterday, I took the time. I didn't take the time, but it's like I wanted to hear this, you know. So after band practice and stuff, and after getting copies of my new CD to the artist Dereck, who did this artwork, he's just blown away. More than a minute. I came home and listened to most of this, and it is very satisfying. The Muffins, if you don't know, are the American. I say they are the official American contingent of the Canterbury Sound, the logical American extension of Soft Machine, Robert Wyatt, Henry Cowell, Hatfield and the North. There's something about the essence of that music that is here. And I say essence because it doesn't sound like the guys are just copying the sound. There may be a deliberate effort to bring a sensibility to what they're doing that brings that music to mind, but they get it right. That's what I'll say about it. They get it right. I've only listened to the first 3 pieces on here. They sound like they're improvised, and they sound wonderful because the people are listening to each other. They're engaged. They're creating a space. They're defining with sound an area, and it's wonderful. I've only heard the first 3 tracks, but I can already tell you, even if you're not a fan of the Muffins or Canterbury Sound, if you like progressive music, the Muffins Secret Signals 2, it's out. I'll leave the link to how to order it. I necessarily need to talk more about my own new CD, The World is Burning. I just got copies in, and I've already sold over 30 copies. Thank you so much. It's a limited edition. I got to find out from Randy how many did he make. You know, how many hundred did he make? I don't know. There's probably maybe at the most 250, maybe 500 of these. Maybe, I don't know. I'll find out. Dave Newhouse has already bought a copy. I'm honored, you know. Someone whose music I admire, inspires me, and I've been listening to since the 70s. Didn't even hesitate to buy my new CD. Thank you, Dave. Thank you so much. I'm going to be mailing it today. I have to get some more mailers. Folks that are wondering about hearing this, all you have to do is go to my Bandcamp site, DereckHigginsBandcamp.com. For you folks that already have my music, if you have the album Nice, my album Nice, which was my first solo album, comes from this same body of work, stuff that I'd been recording at home for years for my own pleasure and own therapeutic need. It's the same body of work. A lot of guitar, bass, keyboards. Melody is important. Melancholy. There's even a couple of early versions of Digital Sex songs on here. So that's also something for you folks that follow my career. My album by Digital Sex was entitled Essence, and my original version with my vocals is on here. There's another one on here. Oh, I can't even see well this morning to see. But there's music on here that could have eventually ended up being played by the band Digital Sex, except we just kept breaking up and then it just broke up. Once again, I'm just knocked out by the artwork. Just knocked out by the artwork. And the story inside. It's a real honor. And tomorrow is my birthday. I'll be 63 years old tomorrow. And if there's something that you'd like to do for me or honor me, and you're not actually interested in my music, buy the CD. Buy the CD. This is how Randy is doing a profit share with me, straight down the middle. And he's insisting that we split it from the beginning rather than making sure he gets his money back before we split it. I'm humbled. I'm humbled by that. But my perspective is I want Randy to make his money back. I've said it many times already, I'll say it again. I know that what I do now, I've struggled with self-esteem over the years. I know that what I do is valid and it has its own audience. It's good. It may be for you, it may not. Go to my Bandcamp page, listen to stuff on from the album Nice and some of that other older stuff. Actually, a song on Nice, Love From Above, the studio version on the album Nice, the home recording, the original home recording of it is on here, Love From Above, with me singing. Pick this up. I've already been contacted by the local newspaper. They're gonna interview me and do a feature on it. I appreciate this. I do appreciate this very much. Some other music that I played yesterday, waiting for the delivery of the CD. Kinping Meh, number 2. German band with this really funky looking cover. This record goes for big money. I'm not exactly sure why, actually. I do like this. It's more hard rock than prog rock. There is a progressive rock aspect to it, but it's really hard rocking. Really good, though. I mean, it's like the band sounds like they've been playing together a long time. Excuse me. They do, the Beatles come together. Whoever was doing the arranging of the songs on this album is musically very knowledgeable. This is a great album. It just is a super listen. It just is. It's even got the original zebra. I know that that's part of what's collectible about the label. The inner sleeve's pretty cool, huh? So I listened to most of this yesterday. Really enjoyed this. Kin Ping Meh, their second album. Really good. One of my favorite bands of all time is Wire. So I listened to this 12-inch single, Silk Skin Paws. Probably played the main 2 songs I like off of here, Silk Skin Paws and Ambitious, 3 or 4 times. Wire is just an amazing band. I think they're so good that a lot of people don't get it. I really do. I think that they go over a lot of people's heads. This band is amazing. Something else I bought when it came out and didn't really listen to. Been getting into these last couple days. This came out in 2011, but I'm getting into it. The Hunter by Mastodon. I like Mastodon. and I'm not keeping up with them, so I haven't heard their latest stuff. But this ends up sounding really progressive. By the end of the album, the last song, The Sparrow, that's way cool, majestic, great band. And my friend Dave Matiziak, who is my connection to Adult Swim, he's one of the producers, or he's on the staff of the show Stupid Morning Bullshit, which I'm a part of. He went to high school with these guys. They weren't exactly friends, but he knew these guys. Maybe still knows them. Pull This. Haven't played this forever. Man, what a good band. Osric Tentacles. They do tend to be a little repetitive. Definitely sound like they listen to a lot of Gong. Jurassic Shift. This is psychedelic, cosmic, fantastic. I love it. It's just really, this is my idea of jam band music. This is, people that listen to stuff like Widespread Panic and Mo and stuff, those guys are good musicians. I like it when it's more spacey. The rootsy sort of down home, funky stuff is good playing. I appreciate that. But it's not what I like to listen to. It really isn't. It's like I'm really trying to get out of the swamp and out of the, I want to take it to the cosmos. I really do. Yeah, I like this. Something else that I've been playing that's just killer. You guys remember this from the BC that are still with me? Do you remember when this came out? Those Shocking Shaking Days, the Indonesian Psych Funk compilation 3 LP set. This is monster. There is not a bad track on here. The very first track on this album sounds like Blind Melon, decades before Blind Melon ever existed. This album is amazing. Those Shocking Shaking Days, Indonesian funk and psychedelia. So, I'll say one more time, tomorrow's my 63rd birthday. I've been here 63 years. I'm amazed to still be here. The timing of the delivery of my new CD, released and financed by Randy LeMasters, couldn't have come at a better time. What a gift. What a birthday present. Pick up a copy, people. Seriously, this is well worth it. I even feel a sense of history about it.